Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough where I am going to be playing a modded playthrough this time as Greybeard's Prospectors, guys. Now, straight up warning here, this is using mods which aren't necessarily in date, so I don't know about the stability. If it falls over, you know, I'll play, but if it falls over, we'll come back to this at some point later on. So, Greybeard's Prospectors, obviously, they're not a lawful unit, so somebody's had some fun with them. They've got a lot of the normal doughy things like grudges, use of the underway, but a roster of slow, heavily armoured, gunpowder-centric units with high morale and low numbers, reinforced with mighty artillery and war machines. A vast technology tree, with many technologies being mutually exclusive to each other, so we'll have to pay attention to that. Extra income from trade, and income from iron mines, gold mines and stone quarries kind of makes sense for the Prospectors. Extra ammunition for gyrocopters, gyrobombers and tanks. Keyword there, tanks. And extra resistance for them and landcrawler ironclads, which is their tank. We're going to be playing this on hard, guys. And our leader is Thick Skolson. So here we go. Oldor Greybeard's Prospectors are a mix of adventurous, doughy miners, warriors and craftsmen who wanted to explore the western continent. Instead, a powerful storm wrecked their ship at the coast of Araby. Out of money and equipment, they worked in the mining town of Martak, but soon found that deeper, greenskin-infested parts of the local mountains were rich in diamonds and gold. They armed themselves, eradicated the Groby and took the rich mountain regions of their own. However, despite becoming valued traders in Araby, they still yearn to explore that new world. Okay, so that gives me a game plan. We'll get ourselves set up here, and then we'll, you know, potentially get ourselves set up on the coast nicely. Which isn't going to be great territory for us, but I definitely want at least the gold mine over there as well. And then we will go exploring to the new world and find the other Dowie over there, potentially. So we start with a fairly normal army, guys. This is because it's a modded playthrough. You always start with an army like that. And I'm going to destroy this barracks to start with. I have loaded this just to check it loaded, guys. We've got lots of different things. So Shield Wall is our standard infantry unit. And then Obsidian Legionaries, Shield Breaker Muskets, which are a mixed unit, I believe. So 32 melee attack, 32 defense. So not as good, but they've got a reasonable melee attack and defense. You know, not at reasonable range, do lots of damage, do not huge amounts of missile damage, but they sunder and armor piercing. So basically, they can damage people as they come at us. Charge breakers, they throw explosives, I think. Ooh, nice. So they break charges, unsurprisingly. Blunderbusses, which just do damage but have lower range. But yeah, we're going to need lots of these things. And these are our units to try and hold things like the Legionary Bulwarks. And the Golem Guard there. So they're our ones which try and hold things. And obviously we've got some very shiny artillery as we go along, and lots of shiny units. Anyway, ooh, you shabty slayers, you shabty slayers. Anyway, let's jump in here. First thing first, we need a tech. I'm intrigued by the mutually exclusive technologies. We'll have to pay attention to that. Ooh, trade, replenishment. Growth but reduces farms. That locks out the best medical care. Ah! Interesting. Very interesting. I'm interested in this one though, because it ups our melee defense early on, which seems very good. That's funny. Scientific exchange with Empire. Increases our relations with Empire, but lowers it with Dwarves. Anyway, we'll go with this one to start with. because that defense buff seems nice at the start. Obviously, this army is going to get tweaked a bit as time goes on. We obviously want to take Martek at some point. So yeah, let's push up to pressure Martek to start
before
with.
the rightful lords of this land, and I suppose so. Armored mountain folk come to treat. I hope
you know what? Maybe I don't want to take them to start with because they are fairly big and they're happy to. Oh, they don't want to trade with me, and I have a non-aggression pact with them. So yeah, we'll get ourselves a coast to start with them, and potentially look at heading out here. That seems odd to me that it's not held by anybody.
For the wisdom of Valea.
That seems very odd to me. We'll go have a look, just check if there's Skaven there. Especially as Tic Tac should start there. But again, I'm using a concoction of mods. I'm not... Well, I will link the mods I'm using, guys. If I forget, tell me off. But I'm using an odd concoction of mods here, guys. There are going to be some issues, potentially. So, things like that. I think this is probably a faction unlocker issue because I do believe there are some things missing from it because it's a little behind. I know there's been a lot of updates being thrown out recently, so it's understandable it's behind because a lot of these people who make these mods for us, guys, that's not their job. They do it in the side, so absolutely amazing that they do it at all. Okay. Lots of other factions. So we're going to build up. We're going to get some of the shiny units in. We're going to settle here and try and build up around, push out around here. I know there will be some Skaven potentially there, but maybe not, because if it's not got the new factions in, well, it'll be a shame, but never mind.
Let us begin. The throng agrees.
Do I want shield wall first? No, I want some of the gunpowder units first. I do like the idea of trading Dowie, so that is quite an interesting idea there.
Make your proposal, my long beard.
Yeah. We get a reasonable amount of money from that. I'm not necessarily going to stay at peace with them, but I will certainly trade with them for now. Now, as I was saying, I quite like the idea of being trader Dowie. So it's a bit of a different thing. It gives you a very different aspect on the game. But yeah, so we're going to get ourselves set up here, reasonably set up here, and then we're going to go and explore the new world. And get ourselves set up over there. There's certainly some lovely gold mines right on the coast opposite from us. So, and potentially have some little tiffs with the Crusader Kingdoms to get ourselves set up right. Certainly, I want to hold all of that. But I'm happy to support the Oh wow, yeah, the Crusader Kingdoms are already struggling. There are some. I saw it, guys.
Yes, my axe thirsts for war. My axe thirsts for war.
No, I'm going to do that first. Ooh, I'm having some public order issues. That's going to be one of the mods having some fun. The reason you saw the no name on that place.
My long beard.
God no. We want to try and get some extra trade agreements out as we go on as well. We're going to try and settle here and build up a presence in the desert. Certainly there's a gold mine here, which is something I want very early. Oh, it's not owned by anybody. So we want to double time up there after we take El Calabad. And then we want to... Oh, yeah, this is split into different regions. So, yeah, it's definitely... Yeah. Anyway, Definitely not set up fully yet, which means it could well break at some point. Yeah, I need to put the... I've obviously not got the community framework mod on.
Ready. Bring them.
But this is mostly to have a look at this as well, guys.
Summon me if you dare.
Nice little dowie hold here. And push up here, then we'll fight these guys.
For the wisdom of the layer.
We're going to pull back here briefly for some upkeep, but that, yeah, we'll pull up through here and go through their territory if we can get permission to.
Welcome to fair Britonia, commoner. Do you know who I am?
Well met, dwarfs. What are your demands?
I don't agree. Attend your... The convention is to bow. I suggest you do. I agree.
I'll take the trade for now, because that helps us getting places. How long until we level up? Ages. See, I should have done that. Ooh, Peacekeepers' quarters. Engineers are going to be very, very good in these armies. Because we're going to have a lot of range, and obviously engineers will buff up all of my range stuff, so engineers might actually become a very big... I know lots of people use them more than me, but they're probably something I should definitely be rolling in every army here. Though there is another hero I think we get, I'll have to have a look at too. So we're going to double time it up here. Via here, so actually pull in there to build up our army a little bit, recruit a bit more, and then on our then move up here. I'm tempted to go to all of these guys just to get there, but I don't want to have a big war with them. Ooh, who's holding here? Missing community framework is holding there. Tell me off for that, guys. I must mess up with my mods. We'll turn that one back on next time, and hopefully it will fix that. We'll find out, I guess.
Onward. Time for a reckoning. Aye, grudges will be settled.
There we go. And you can move up through here where we've got a bit more replenishment. Sorry, this is very end turny because we're not directly at war with somebody. I would almost suggest that they tweak this mod so you're at war up here, make a random faction here if they can do that, or make you at war with the errantry there. Just to try and take that position, you've set up and they decided they wanted your territory, so you have to retake Martek at the start. But that's a lot of more work to do. This looks quite a fun mod anyway. Yeah, so we're going to push up here just to get some replenishment, and then we're going to pop back out, capture here, build up, and work out what to do next. Oh wow, they've taken there already, so we're going to get a lot of corruption flowing in. That's our first tech. Missile. There we go. I think, are these guys rifle units?
My axe thirsts for war.
I think so. Assume that's a rifle.
Let us begin. For the wisdom of the layer. It is time. By the grudge bearer's will. Strong agrees.
Gonna get rid of those guys.
Summon me if you dare.
And do a little bit of merging while we're increasing our units, because I want the U units. These units are old units which are going to slowly get removed. Nice. We are going to be doing quite a few end turns here, guys. I do apologise. But I think I'm going to just go to war up here to capture here quickly, because I know I can't now. I've bloody got a defensive agreement with them, non-aggression pact. I'm a numpty. I should have literally gone for them straight away. I didn't actually mean to accept the non-aggression pact, but you know, these things happen. Just to capture all of the mountains early on.
Make your proposal. My Longbeard's group.
I'm actually happy to have a non-aggression pact with them, but I want to try and pull a trade agreement. I will offer them a non-aggression pact. I don't want to pay them for it though. But we can certainly fight the Strigos Empire and these guys just to get our borders sorted. I think basically we've messed up and we've caused all of these armies to be here right at the start, which I'm actually happy with, fine with, so.
Aye. Move. Anad, my axe thirsts for war.
I really want to see these guys in action. I could just take the hit because that iron mine is going to be very good. I'm just going to take the hit, guys. Because that iron mine is going to be very beneficial for us. We will have to work back our reputation, but let's be honest, we are going to be being aggressive here. It will make us harder to get trade agreements for a while. But we're not going to be making a huge amount of trade until we've got coastal cities, so I'll take the hit. We'll have to hold the line there, potentially. Then again, we can also potentially push out against these guys, you know. There's lots of people. That's a Torah. That's elves. Oh! Yeah, they're definitely going to fall. And from there, we can easily hop over to Bel Alaid. And potentially go to other places, so. No, see, the gold mine is going to be more beneficial. I'm umming and ahhing here, guys. You can probably tell.
Greetings, Bretonnian.
Oh. Okay, we're going to war with them. They made that option easy for us, guys. Charge breakers would be very nice versus them. I'm going to put that straight out there.
What?
God damn that missing community framework. They are horrible.
One rag. As the High King commands.
Yeah, you see, we've got some new units here. Oh, they're Hammer Infantry. Oh no, they're not new heroes. Ooh, yuck. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this way they've done those trees, but we'll see. They are very good. I'm going to go for the increasing size first, for growth first, while we take there. Obviously, I don't know what our things are like. They're fairly similar, so we'll go for that one generally to start with.
My
Recruiting. Ooh, that's going to put us on to max.
Yes.
There we go. So we just have a line of fairly tough Dowie muskets here. Well, Dowie riflemen, hopefully. And they're going to march on Martek, where they originally worked. You know, we shipwrecked. We went and worked in Martek and set ourselves up in the mountain, guys. And then they declared war on us. I mean, how after we'd signed a non-aggression pact, how backstabby is that? It's not like I was about to declare war on them. Well, considering it anyway, I think I'd decided against it, but they have wrought the whirlwind, guys. Brought the whirlwind. And we are going to go in and we are going to open up on them with our superior muskets and rip Martek. Well, rip the Empire citizens. Well, the Empire. Not the Empire. The Crusader Knights armies apart.
My shield bearers,
oh, that's Carlos.
and on the...
No. And we're going to batter them. And to be fair, I am friends with people they almost certainly don't like, but...
Onward. Time to slay Oathbreakers.
Literally.
To battle.
And we will fight this. The one thing we will almost certainly find, guys, here is the auto-resolves are going to be terrible. We're going to pull these guys into us. They're going to outrange us. Well, not all of us, because we do have my crossbows, which will have quite a good range. I don't think we have a huge range, but that doesn't really matter.
Dwarf warriors.
I actually am quite happy with that setup. Other than these guys can sit back.
Kazuk. Quarrelers. Cannon! The next kill is ours.
Let's have a look at these guys. Okay, they look awesome. Is that just the same models as these guys? Yes. So that's just the standard Thunderer. Oh no, that's not the Thunderers. I don't have any Thunderers here.
Kazukan Kazikita! Quarrelers!
They are quite heavy. I like the shields these guys have.
Cannon!
Oops.
Dowie! Hold fast against bundling treachery!
I'm just going to let them shoot themselves. And maybe I've got them a bit too close. So actually let's move these guys over to the side a bit.
Rage fast! Go! Dwarf warriors! What those dwarfen rights?
God, let's watch this as they open up. That was fairly devastating. Come on, guys, open up.
Vengeance!
Why does the unit I'm looking at seem to not be shooting? Interestingly, the rear lines are firing as well. Ooh. A lot of them are getting up, but that's a lot of damage going in there.
Dwarf warriors! Warbeards! Charge! Terrungus! Charge! Put those dwarfen ranks
Pump those dwarven legs!
Slam into the flank there.
Most of the throne!
Wade in, please.
Dwarf warriors! String the herbs! Move!
Oh, that's beautiful because we can just hammer into the sides of them there and we are breaking them nicely. These guys will hold and just keep shooting now.
Dwarf warriors! Strike out for the ancestors! Da! Nothing can stop us! Go! Vengeance! Take it!
Nice.
Da!
Needless to say, I think that went well.
Yes!
Especially as we're now going to shoot their fleeing troops.
Go! Dwarf warriors! For the cannons on guard! Hold those dwarven lads! Move now!
Look at the lines of them coming in. I mean, it's not huge, but the fact we damaged them and they're reduced. They're all reduced by the time they get to us. They're sundered. Means that we can do much more damage to them the second we get in melee. That's quite good. Then again, my cannon got the most damage, unsurprisingly there. They got their foot squires were the only people who actually got any kills. I mean, the spears. That's actually quite impressive, the fact that only the foot squires, which are their best units, these guys didn't get anything. By the time they were engaged, they were, yeah, fairly stuffed. And my quarrelers did well as well. And obviously, as we get higher, we get better tiers of these guys. It's definitely going to be worth having some units, certainly for flanking like that. Then again, these guys are also great for flanking, because getting them onto the sides. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Later on, we might decide we don't want armies full of these, but that army worked very nicely there. I like it. Thank you. I can't remember who suggested this, but thank you for suggesting it. Oh, well, let's occupy with no image. What? Oh. Well, we are going to end this one here, and I may pick it up because it appears that my army has vanished and we didn't take the settlement. Which is a bug I'd seen somebody talking about a couple of months ago, so... But we've had a look at this, guys, and certainly it's something worth coming back to. Thank you for watching this playthrough, guys. I do hope you did enjoy it. Once it's all working again, we will come back to this and have another play, because I really enjoyed that. So, but I think this is an issue with the Community Framework mod at the moment. So keep an eye. Once it's all sorted, we will be jumping back into this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching.